Hello Toastmasters, Toastmaster of the day, thank you very much. Problems. Nobody likes them. We all here are afraid of problems. Well, guess what? I have bad news for you. Why? Because you all are going to face the same problem in the next couple of minutes. If you remember, in my last speech, I was playing the flight attendant. Well, I hope you had a good flight, because this time I cannot promise you the same. Ladies and gentlemen, I will need your full cooperation in your next couple of minutes, because we are going to start a forced landing. It is 1988, and we are on TACA flight 110 on the way to New Orleans. The aircraft is brand new. It was inaugurated 2 weeks ago. It's brand new. We are facing turbulences, precipitations, and even hail. It's going to be bad. The unthinkable is happening. Both engines quit working. Ladies and gentlemen, I will please ask you to remain seated, keep calm, and follow the instructions I will give to you. Please push back your chair and lean forward and with both arms against your knee. Keep your head tucked in and remain quiet. Thank you very much for your cooperation. I wanted you to emphasize how bad the situation on board was at that time. How the passengers must have felt at that time. Can you imagine? Well, let me give you more insight into the story. What exactly happened? So when the pilot starting preparing for the landing, this means decreasing considerably the velocity. In this moment, the engines started drowning from the water that got in. The pilot started the emergency engine, which again failed to work properly. It was causing overheating. They had to turn off immediately both engines again. They were gliding with no power, about just a couple of miles from the ground, while they were trying to make a plan on how and where to land it safely. They were not confident enough to land on a highway or somewhere in nowhere. When finally the co-pilot, he saw it. It was a green lane, which later on they found out it was NASA territory. Miraculously and luckily, nobody got injured. The landing was so smooth. It was the first time in history that such thing is happening. You are now probably wondering, how on earth could this happen to a brand new airplane, right? How? Well, let me explain you. After a few weeks of investigation, they found out that this huge problem actually had a little solution, a small solution. After testings, everything went green. They tested high speed, they tested bad weather conditions, but they didn't test one little thing. They haven't thought about it. They didn't think about how will the machine react if it goes lower speed with the same bad weather conditions, like in a TACA. I know this might be a very big piece of example, But I wanted to take a radical example for you to realize that sometimes in life it really is like this. The bigger the problem, the smaller the solution can be. And like an old man used to say, the formulation of the problem is often more essential than its solution, which may be a matter of mathematical or experimental skill, by Albert Einstein. Thank you very much.